Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Asia, and if you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I upload videos every week. Today we're going to be doing this very soft, sultry eye with a bold lip. So if you're interested, just keep watching. So for the eyes today, we're going to be going into BH Cosmetics Hanging in Hawaii palette. And the first shade I'm going to be using as my transition shade is Tiki. And with another blending brush, I'm going to dip into a Mahalo and I'm just going to blend that directly underneath Tiki. Then going into Honolulu on a smaller blending brush, and I'm just gonna blend that into my outer V and just a little bit into my crease, making sure to not just go over that previous color, but just to blend it right below it. Deep down inside, I'm scared, don't know if I should tell you now. Deep down inside, I cry, don't know how you react to my. And here you'll see me just going back into the previous shade and blending out those edges. And for the lid color, I'm actually going to be using the color Shaka, which is my best friend's name. Hey, best friend. Ow. And I'm just going to blend out the edges of that and then just go back and forth between adding more color and blending until I get the look that I want. Then I'm taking the tip of my finger and just blending those two colors together just so that there's no harsh lines. And for liner, I'm going to use the NYX Matte Liquid Liner in black. So I'm laying it all on the line. I want to be with you. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I don't want to let you go. Let it go. Then I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and just wipe away any fallout and perfect the wing. And for moisturizer, I'm using this Neutrogena one. I decided not to go in with my Pond's because this is my first time trying Fenty Beauty and I didn't want to put anything on my face that would interrupt the consistency. So since this is lightweight, I went in with that. And for primer, obviously I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. And since today we doing all Fenty everything, I'm gonna go in with the foundation in the shade 385. So when I was about to spend like all of my coins on this entire line, I did get matched with my foundation, but for some reason I feel like it's still a little bit too light. Um, Let me know what you guys think. If you think I should stay with this one or maybe try something a little bit darker. Started out just friends. We were hanging out in the daily. All about us, just you and me. Share so many secrets, told you things I never tell you. So as I sit here alone, thoughts started wrong. And just so you guys know, this is my first time trying a foundation that was mattifying because I have dry skin, and I usually blend out my foundations with a brush. But I would recommend just blending this out with a sponge because it was just like super hard to blend out with the brush alone, and maybe that's because I have dry skin, but yeah, that's just my opinion. Hey, yay, get it. I love listening to music when I'm doing my makeup. And I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Concealer in the shade 370, and I'm just applying that to the normal places I would. Just underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, my chin, and a little bit on my forehead. And this stuff is like magical. Why she waited so long? It's just so thick and creamy, and I love the way it blends out.
tell you how I feel. Cause the love I have for you, see, I know this is real.
So you guys, look at my face. Like, I'm so mad. I put the Fenty contour stick in my bag, and for some reason, when we got to the register, it never got rung up. So it wasn't in my bag, and I just had to go over it with my usual Ulta Beauty ones and my Makeup Revolution one. So sorry about that, guys, but yeah, I was pissed. So to set my highlighted areas, I'm taking the setting powder in Honey. And if you can't tell,
I can't tell. I can't tell.
I love this setting powder. It just makes everything look really airbrushed, and what else can I say about it? It's super soft and it's like the perfect shade, so I love it. And the shade that I'm setting my face with is Hazelnut.
Don't know where to begin. Started out just friends. We were hanging out in the day.
Then to bronze, I'm using the Morphe Bronzer in Showmance.
Share so many secrets, told you things I never tell you so. As I sit here alone, thoughts started wrong. Wondering if I should tell you, or should I let it go? Cause I really
So I'm going into the e.l.f. blush palette in dark, and I'm using the bottom shade. I know I'm supposed to fix this like mad long ago, but whatever, I don't use that shade anyway, so.
go, I just gotta let you know.
And for highlight, I'm using MAC Oh Darling.
Deep down inside, I'm scared, don't know if I should tell you now. Deep down inside, I cry, don't know how you react to my feelings for you, baby. See, I've been thinking about you and me, holding it in.
Then I'm blending Tiki on my lower lash line, and then I'm gonna take Honolulu and go right above that so that the bottom lash line looks a little bit smoky.
Making up on top of you answer me. Charge me up, you give me so much energy. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I don't wanna let you go, let you go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I just gotta let you know, let you.
Then for mascara, I'm using the Ciate Wonder Wand Mascara and Black Magic. And for lashes, I'm using the lashes that actually came with this hair that I have in, and I bought this from Dsor, so on AliExpress. So they usually send like lashes as a gift, so yeah, that's what I'm using.
Nobody ever made me feel the way that you do. So I'm laying it all on the line. I wanna be with you. Let it go.
And the lashes weren't as dark as I wanted them to be, so they didn't blend with the eyeliner as well, so I just went over the lash band so it would blend better.
Let you know. And go.
And then I'm gonna line my waterline with the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Yogurt. And here I'm setting my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist as always. And then I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Stunner Lip Paint and Uncensored, and I decided to apply this with a brush. I really don't like liquid lipsticks, and I haven't mastered how to apply them. They just look really messy, and so I decided to take my time and just take a lip brush and see how it worked out. Worked out pretty good, so yeah, proud of myself. And then you'll see me clean up the edges with some concealer and then just blending that out. And there you have it, guys. I love the way this look came out. And if you do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.